Almost exactly 1 year ago today, a journalist named Yama Ismail had an amazing interview with the official spokesperson and national potato of Israel, David Menzer.
Why haven't you shown any proof of such a command center?
Journalism 101. Very basic question. Where is the proof of what you're talking about?
Again, Yama, this line of questioning really shocks us here in Israel.
And failed. Oompa Loompa doesn't like the question.
That does not prove that Hamas had a 3-story underground command and control center under the Shifa.
I'm quite disappointed at this line of questioning, and it's not...
Still asking for proof? So disappointing.
It's not just from you, because
I like this guy, Yama. That look on his face. Oh, you're disappointed? I don't give a shit.
Unreasonable burden of proof.
So unreasonable. Can't we just commit a genocide without having to prove anything?
We've shown you tunnels.
Hamas has never denied they had tunnels under Gaza. That's an open secret. But you're claiming that they had a command center under the biggest hospital in Gaza. Where is this command center under the Shifa hospital?
Asking questions is, of course, the right thing to do for any journalist.
Mr. Potato Head suddenly turned into a mean girl. Just asking questions.
I apologize, Yama, if it's not enough for you.
I apologize if I'm not good enough for you.
We know we've killed at least 13,000 terrorists, armed terrorists. I remind you again...
How do you know that you've killed 13,000 terrorists?
See, this is a masterclass for every other moron posing as a journalist out there. Just follow-up questions. How do you know what the fuck you're talking about?
Because they were firing at us.
I know there were 13,000 of them because they were firing at us.
So did you do a head count?
Yes.
So this is a verifiable fact according to you.
I don't say that we have their lists, I don't say we have their names, but we have killed 13,000 combatants.
Yes, but it's just a number, Mr. Menzer. It's just a number. We have never seen any concrete proof that backs up this number.
That's a nice way of saying you're talking out of your ass, bro.
So I'm a spokesman for this government.
I'm a pretty big shot. I don't need proof.
I'm a spokesman for this government and the Israeli people, and I'll tell you right now that we have killed 13,000 terrorists. We have executed the gold standard when it comes to...
We have executed the gold and diamond and platinum standard in...
firing and directing our war at the terrorists and getting civilians out of harm.
Firing and directing the war. And aiming and shooting the war. And looking and talking. And a few other words.
You claim you've killed 13,000 Hamas fighters, yet you haven't produced any lists whatsoever. No documentation. It's a number you're giving the world.
Oh, did I already ask you where's the proof?
It's a number which our army has given to us.
The people doing the killing are telling us who they've killed.
In a democratic country, with checks and balances, with media scrutiny, with all the Western values that Norway holds dear or should hold dear.
Look, I don't have any proof, but have I told you that we're a democratic country? Western values?
Mr. Menzer, I ask you again, where is the concrete proof that you've killed 13,000 fighters?
In other words, we don't believe you because you lie all the time. I'll ask you one more time, where's the fucking proof?
Okay, you claim it, but where is the proof?
You say a lot of bullshit, so...
So we shouldn't believe Hamas, we shouldn't believe the UN, the World Health Organizations, all the aid groups on the ground, rights groups from all over the world. We shouldn't believe them, we should believe the Israeli government.
Again, journalists, take note.
You'll excuse me if I feel extremely skeptical about almost anything which comes out of the United Nations.
Finally, I think David Menzer is right. I don't think we should believe anything that comes out of the United Nations, especially something called Resolution 181 from 1947. The United Nations adopted this Resolution 181 to divide British-mandated Palestine into Palestine and Israel. The United Nations had no business doing that. So if Israel is going to ignore the United Nations and what it does, it should start from the very beginning, 1947. That will solve all of the current issues.